Here are the majority of my recent DC statues. This is not all of them, of course. And of course, I have two figures here as well that I opened up recently. So just wanted to share these shelves with you all real quick before I get to the new statues. Of course, what you'll notice about these shelves, for one thing, it is a mix of different types of statues here by different companies, although most of these come from DC Collectibles. But yeah, there's a mix here, and then also along with that, you'll notice that not a lot of space left here. So the things I'm about to open up, I actually am not 100% sure where they will go. There's a little bit of space left here, so maybe I'll try to squeeze in the two new Chris Uminga statues that I have there. I don't think the Chrissy Zulu, I'm still not sure if that's exactly how you say her name, but I'm not sure if hers is going to fit up here as well. But yeah, I'll find a space for everything that I'm about to open up right now. But like I said, I just want to share these shelves real quick because I really do like the look of these. Very colorful, of course, representing characters that I like quite a bit. And I do like the different styles here as well. And here are those recent purchases. Before I open any of them up, I'm going to just let you know how I came about getting these. So the Joker bust that you see over here, this is one that I saw years ago at a local comic book shop. I really should have had this into my collection, but I procrastinated. It got sold, and then I've been kind of, waiting around to come across this again. So I ended up getting this on eBay. At first, I was going to get it on Mercari, but for whatever reason, the seller just did not ship it. So I ended up getting a refund, and then I went looking for it on eBay, and I found it at a good deal there. And since I did a search on Joker Bust, this other one came up here, which I was not familiar with this one, but I saw this at a really good deal as well. Basically, it was an opening bid that was very low, less than half the original price. So I went ahead and put a bid in, hoping that nobody would be paying attention, and I don't think there were any other bids at all. So yeah, I got that at a really good price. Very happy about that. And then the three, Artist Alley statues that you see over here, I got these all directly off of Amazon. Amazon has been having some of these very cheap. I don't think I paid more than $20 for any of these. In fact, I think they all were up under $20. So if you're interested in any of these, definitely make sure you check with Amazon. I'm still missing Batman. Batman is very tough to get. He runs for a lot of money on the second market. So I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I'm definitely not going to pay a crazy price to get one of the Chris Uminga Batman statues, but I really would like one. So I don't know. I'm gonna keep looking and see if I just happen to come across a good deal on one. But yeah, as far as opening these up, I'm gonna actually start off here with the Artist Alley statues. Again, two of these here, the Superman and Wonder Woman, those are by Chris Uminga based off of his artwork. And then the one over here is by Chrissy Zulu. Again, I'm still not sure if I'm saying her name correct, but yeah, we're gonna start off with these three over here. With the way the packaging is designed on this, I've shown these before, so I'm going to be very quick about this. With each one of them, you can open them up and get basically a look at, the statue there. And then it comes with an art card as well. I actually have been taking these out and hanging on to them. Really not sure what I'm going to do with them, but I still do like them. So, of course, like I said, you can get a quick preview with each one of these. There's the Wonder Woman there, which I wasn't really too crazy about this design of Wonder Woman. I'm still not super crazy about it, but I'm starting to be somewhat of a completionist with some of these sets here, or at least trying to have the different characters represented. I'm not going to be a completionist because there actually are a lot of variants of these. So you see the Batman pictured there. But yeah, with each one of these, they do have variations. So there's black and white sets, but then they also have like zombified sets, glow in the dark sets. There's a lot that goes on in terms of variants of these statues. So like I said, not going to be a completionist, but I really would like to have the different characters represented. So yeah, somehow I got to try to figure out how to get Batman for my Chris Uminga set. Okay, and then of course, get a preview here as well of Hawk Girl here, Hawk Girl, again by Chrissy Zulu there. And this one definitely very cool. And this one definitely needs to be unboxed, so I can get the mace into her hand there. And again, there's the art card. And looking at the rest of this set here, I really do like these other ones here. Of course, I do have the Batgirl. You saw that a moment ago. But the Wonder Woman and the Supergirl, they both look really awesome there. So if I could find those two at a good price, I may have to add them to the collection as well. They're just really awesome looking, really good representations of the character, characters I should say, but they're somewhat cutesy, but it's not like overdone. I really like the look of these here. And of course they have the black and white variants, and they have some other interesting color variants of these as well. They actually have you can get this set here in Joker colors, I believe, and also for sure I know you can get them with Harley Quinn colors. So a pretty interesting mix there. And then with DC Universe, I believe it is, that streaming service, they also have some exclusives as well, some different color variants. Here is the interior flap of the Wonder Woman box there. So this is some of Chris Uminga's artwork here. I just wanted to share this close up because this is some really cool artwork. You see different poses for Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman. Yeah, this is just some really nice artwork. I really do like the look of this. I might have to check out some more of his artwork. I've actually seen him do some artwork of the villains, which they redid these same characters here. Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman. They each have a villain variant. I have the Lex Luthor version of Superman, but if they did like the straight up villains in Chris Uminga style, that would be pretty awesome to see. I don't know if they intend to do that or not, but I definitely would appreciate that. I know that Chris Uminga does have an Aquaman on the way, which I feel like I may have done a pre-order on that already. But anyway, you see here, of course, we have Superman, which this one looks very familiar to me, of course, because I do have the glow in the dark variant of this one. So not a huge difference in terms of the look, of course, except for the skin color is not being green, for the glow in the dark. But yeah, this version of Superman, to me, is kind of a mix of a modern take on him and also going way back to the, the early interpretations of Superman, especially when actors, in the black and white TV series and those early movies would dress up as him. Just the style of the body, it kind of gives me that feel. Even, the little shorts there pulled way up high, like that. Yeah, it just gives me that very like way throwback feel to it. His hairstyle here is pretty unique. I like the way they did the hair. Does look like, the paint kind of got away there. There is a red splotch there on his hair, but it's not a big deal. So I do like the look of determination on his face as well. The giant fist there. Of course, the proportions very interesting with these. So overall, I like the look of this. I know that, this is not for everybody for sure, but yeah, it really has grown on me quite a bit. So let's take a closer look here at the Wonder Woman. Like I said, not super crazy about this one. I think the eyes are the main thing that throw me off. These eyes are kind of alien looking because of the size of them and the shape of them as well. Just has a very alien sort of feel to it. I know that some artists tend to make female characters more wide-eyed, but I just don't feel like it was pulled off very well in this case. I do like the other details with her though. I mean, the hair is pretty cool. The hair is kind of wild. It's a pretty interesting sculpt there. It actually almost feels sharp at the ends here. But it definitely gives off the feeling of, some motion there with the character. Of course, she has the lasso of truth. The coloring here is almost more bronze than gold. I guess it's sort of somewhere in between. It's just a little bit darker than I'm used to seeing with Wonder Woman, but still looks cool, true to the character. She's got the huge feet going on there. Again, exaggerated features. So, I do like some things about the style of this, but yeah, the eyes just, not super crazy about those, but yeah, again, those are the two Chris Uminga ones I just got. And then, of course, here we have Hawk Girl by Chrissy Zulu, or Zulo, or, however you say her name. Now, I gotta say, this threw me off at first, but then I looked at the box, and yeah, the lipstick is actually meant to be done in that style, the way it's done there. I almost thought it was a paint flaw, but no, it's actually done that way on purpose. The paint overall, I do like the coloring of it. I gotta say, though, the paint looks a little sloppy in some areas. Like, I don't think it's always intentional. Some of these black, some of the black here on the hair, I don't think all of that's necessarily intentional. Looks like some stray paint here and there. At least it's on the hair though, where it's not a big deal. And like I said, maybe some of it's intentional, but some of it looks a little bit sloppy. I don't know. Really not so sure about that. The wings are very clean looking. The outfit overall is pretty on point. Although I almost feel, and I don't know if it's intentional or not, but I almost feel like I could see brush strokes there on the leg. So, but like I said, I don't know if that's part of the style or not. I do like, of course, you know, her, I'm not even sure exactly what you would call this, mask or cowl, whatever you want to, you know, call it basically. I do like the look of it. The design of it is pretty cool. I like how angular it is and everything. Very true to the character. Her mace is on point, of course. I do kind of wish her head was tilted up a little bit more, because when she's just sitting, you know, she's really looking down quite a bit. And especially with her, you know, going to be on the shelf. Yeah, I just feel like I really won't get to see her face directly very much. But, you know, overall, she's cool here. And she's standing on, I guess that's supposed to be like a cloud, basically. I'm really not too sure what exactly is going on there, but it doesn't look like a rock. It looks more like a cloud. So kind of interesting there, just to, you know, I guess to give it some motion and really convey that she can fly. Maybe I'm not 100% sure there, but still happy with it overall. I know it sounds like I'm kind of being down on it, and maybe even the Wonder Woman as well, but like I said, overall I do like the look of these. I think they look really good, you know, together as a set with the other ones from the same set. So yeah, I can see myself continuing to get more of these. Let me know if you have any of these in your collection, or if you plan on adding any of these into your collection. Like I said, you know, I'm gonna keep going with these. I did a pre-order. I'm pretty sure I did a pre-order on that Aquaman. I may have done that with Entertainment Earth, so I am looking forward to that, and I'm just gonna keep checking to see what else is done with Artist Alley. As a matter of fact, I know there was a video done by, I want to say Pixel Dan, and I may have seen another channel as well, where they were at the New York Toy Fair, and they were showing off some of the things coming up with Artist Alley. So I really need to go back and take a look at that and kind of remind myself of what else they have coming up. But yeah, like I've been saying, you know, I've said it in other videos, I really love the way that DC allows these artists to play, you know, play around with the designs of these very well-known characters, and gives us, you know, these interesting interpretations of them. You know, just something different and something that is very fresh. I really do like it. We're jumping directly to the Joker bust now. I did go ahead and take both of these out of the boxes. There's really nothing too special on the boxes themselves. The back of this one here, it shows a Wonder Woman bust and a Hal Jordan Green Lantern bust, neither of which I think I would be interested in. In general, I really don't collect busts that much. It's not really my favorite type of statue. But I just, you know, these stood out to me in particular though. And then this box over here, it says DC's, you know, DC Comics supervillains on it. But then on the back of the box, I mean, it just shows, it says Shazam bust coming soon and Booster Gold coming soon. So you would expect to see other villains on the back, but I don't know if they actually did other villains in this style or not. I definitely could imagine a villain like Clayface in this style. Maybe Killer Croc. You know, there's some other villains as well, Mr. Freeze even. You know, there's some characters that would look really good with this particular style. I just don't know if they were actually made or not though. That's something I might have to look into. Now, of course, these are secondhand. I did make sure, I know some people are concerned about this right now because these are secondhand. I do this anyway though. I did make sure that I cleaned these up and disinfected and all that good stuff. Definitely got to be safe, you know, right now. So yeah, I did make sure I took care of that. And especially with this piece over here, because this seller did not take very good care of this, and really he probably should, you know, deserve a negative review for not cleaning it up more before he shipped it out. But yeah, like I said, I took care of that though, so that's all taken care of. Now there's a difference in box size with these, so it's kind of surprising that they're actually about the same size. In fact, the head sculpt on this one over here is actually larger. So yeah, this box over here probably could have been a little bit shorter. I know some people may think it's because of the weapon, but that arm is separate there. You know, it's actually magnetized. So the way this was positioned in the box, you know, that it didn't. The box could have been just a little bit smaller, but yeah, that I just thought that was kind of curious, you know, because I expected this one to be larger, but no, it's really not very different. Now I'm gonna have to move the boxes out of the way and sit one bus aside at a time, just so my camera doesn't try to focus in, because the details are so good on, you know, these faces here that I think the camera will try to recognize something in the background there. So let me move this stuff aside. We'll take a closer look at this bus first. Yeah, that the expression on his face is priceless. That's just a great Joker expression, that maniacal laugh going on there. You can tell that he's laughing. He's got the high cheekbones there, very pronounced. I love the way that the mouth is fully sculpted and all of that. Very cool there. And again, I love the, seeing Joker all geared up like this. It's not something that's typical for the character. Now, of course he uses guns. We know that. He'll use pretty much any weapons he can get his hands on, but it's still unusual to see him in military gear like this, essentially. And, he's got these ridiculous night vision goggles on there. But most of the weapons actually pretty accurate. He has a gas mask around his neck there, got the grenades on his pouch. The, I believe those was probably smoke grenades or flash grenades there, all the pouches and everything. Yeah, he's really geared up and ready for war. He has this machine gun here, which looks like the actual machine gun that I had to carry around when I was in the military, the saw there. So maybe that's what it's meant to represent, but of course it has the, the bang, bang, bang going on at the end there. Yeah, so, and then of course he has a spare weapon as well. Not sure what type of assault rifle this is meant to be. Almost puts me in the mind of a FAMAS, but I don't think that's what that is, though. Maybe it's not even meant to be a real weapon necessarily, but, it just looks cool. And of course he's got the J there on the base, so yeah, I just really like the look of this. It's like the Joker ready for war, just looking crazy there. Not sure what this strap is meant to be on his wrist. Doesn't look like a watch. Not sure exactly what that is, but it looks cool regardless. So yeah, this is the Joker just ready for all-out war. I absolutely love it. If this is a comic book reference, somebody let me know. I don't know if this comes from a particular comic or if it was just, made for the sake of this bust. If anybody knows any background on it, definitely let me know in the comments. And this Joker here, extremely sinister looking. I mean, that face is just pure evil. And he's, they did something here with this this statue that, this bust that I've seen done with some other versions of the Joker, where his skin is not just perfectly white. It actually has sort of a purple flesh tone mixed in, which just makes it look even creepier and very unnatural. And you see the grimy teeth there that are uncleaned and everything. And obviously he's holding a knife behind his back. That huge knife going on there. Yeah, that is pretty cool. I like too the way that his coattails are up there. And of course, he's got the finger up almost like he's hushing someone. Very cool. He's got the flower there, his acid spitting flower like usual there. All the classic Joker colors, of course. The green, the purple, got the orange vest as well, which I'm not sure how long that's been a part of his outfit, but I see it a lot, recently. And of course the base here with the ha 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 going on. And this toxic sort of smoke. It almost puts me in the mind of Mysterio, but of course this is meant to represent, his laughing gas, basically, which kills as well. So very toxic looking. And yeah, this is just such an evil looking version of the Joker. That very creepy face too. Look at the Adam's apple and everything there. So pronounced and just, yeah, very, very creepy looking version of the Joker, but very true to the character. Let me know in the comments which of these two you like the most. It's funny to me. I mean, this is the one that I've wanted for years, and I really do like it. But I think this one, even though he doesn't have, he doesn't have nearly as many weapons going on. He just has the knife. I think the one on the right is actually creepier and more intimidating looking. I think that one there might give a kid nightmares, But yeah, I really do like both of these, but I don't know, I'm almost leaning towards the one on the right here. Like I said, it just has that more sinister look and feel to it. But like I said, I definitely want to hear your opinions, what you think about these two here. Is this something that you would consider putting into your own collection? Of course, you would have to track these down on the second market if you were interested in them. But yeah, I'm just really enjoying collecting DC statues. I feel like it's kind of rejuvenated me as a collector. I still like, collecting Funko Pops, of course, and I collect some other things as well. But yeah, the DC statues, I just absolutely love them. I really enjoy collecting them, and I think that's going to be a big part of my collection moving forward. May have to even make some, more space for them, basically. But yeah, thank you all so much for checking this out. I hope you enjoyed seeing these statues up close, and of course there is plenty more content on the way on my channel, so be on the lookout for it, and I'll talk to you all again real soon.